Hey, what's going on, everybody? Bruce with Medusa Exotics. Back at it again for a little bit. It's the guinea pigs. So they about to start begging for some food with the way they screaming. Here's Spiky. I really don't mess with him, but he's pretty cool, I guess. So in this video, I'm gonna talk about my little plans and why I've kind of like backed off of breeding ball pythons and yada yada yada. You know what I mean? Yesterday we did the baby reveal thing, and everybody put their names and all that. But I'm having a baby girl, which is exactly what I wanted. Tiffany wanted a boy, but I wanted a daughter, so that's what I got. Her name will be Briella Lee Cologne. So you know, leave a comment down, say congratulations. You know what I mean, do something. So for my breeding season, this upcoming season, I don't know how to say this, but it's like too many people doing the same thing. Sorry, people, hold up. I had to change the camera up because I didn't want to show my back to you guys. It's tight ass shirt, but so yeah, my thing on stopping on breeding ball pythons, because right now I'm just gonna breed literally for me, I think, because I'm not gonna breed for like selling or nothing like that, or like making a profit or nothing. It's too many people doing it. What I mean by that is bananas. A few years ago, probably like 20 grand for one. Go to the shows now and you get a regular banana for $100. Why? Because too many people doing it. Like for example, when a breeder has, let's say, panda pods, they were up for about 20 grand, and it took them about a year before anybody decided to release any of them for sale. And when they did, it was 20 grand. And what they were selling was the hets. And as people bought the hets and bred the hets and made more babies, and you know, they were more available, so the price just went down, down, and down. I'm from Philly, and I don't mean to talk down on Philly, but you got some people in Philly that ain't doing it for the love of the animal. They're doing it for the money, and it's pretty sad because you gotta love these things before you even decide to breed them and bring them, you know, out and try to sell them. So I know people that won't even feed their babies before they even sell them. They just, if somebody comes and be like, all right, well, I want the snake today. The snake just hatched out yesterday. They won't even let it shed until before they even sell it. They probably sell it with the umbilical cord on it, the yolk sac and everything on it. And it's a little sad because it's true though. It's true. It's sadly true. Like, I'm sorry, but it's sadly true. And those people like that, you know, they just take business away from hobbyists like me, that are doing this because they love the animals, because they like to see the crazy combinations. When I first started breeding about 3 years ago, I was breeding to make things I couldn't afford. Like I said, the panda pod, buy the hets. That's the way I bred. Like I remember my first 3 clutches were in 2014, in the summer. It was a het pie to a pastel enchi het pie, and I got some pies. I didn't hit on the enchi pie. I got some pastel pies, and you know, and I literally sold the babies for like $200 at the most. The pastel pie was like $200 that I sold it for, because I wasn't trying to make it, you know, for me. But once I seen that the parents did produce that, I was like, okay, well, I don't need to keep the baby because I got the parents. Next year I'll try again and hit on that 3-gener, you know, the pied pastel enchi 3-gener. The second clutch of that year was a bumblebee bred to a Mojave, and I got a Mojave bee out of that, which I kept, and then I ended up selling in, I don't know. What was the third? I think it was a pastel banana to just a regular normal. I got bananas out of that. I sold them all because I had the father until somebody I trusted and left in my house stole the father. But that was 3 years ago. I already done own like about 35 bananas. Not one single female yet, which just sucks. I only own one female, but I ended up selling her. I don't know why. What was the reason? I don't know what was the reason. It was like 2 years ago. I think it was because she was too small and I didn't want to wait. When I buy my females, I like buying them, 600 grams and up, so I know I don't gotta wait too much, put them up to weight and all that. But the price isn't falling. It's just these people that don't care about their animals just want to sell them a little cheaper, so they get them rid of it. Then the snake dies, and you go back to that person, and they can't help you, or they disappear on you because they never tell you where they live. You know what they do? They'll tell you, hey, meet me here in this specific Walmart, or here in this specific Kmart, or here in this specific McDonald's parking lot. And you, the customer, think you could trust them, so when you buy them and it dies on you and it's sick or has mites or something, or respiratory infection, you end up with the vet bill, it dies, and what are you gonna do? Where can you find the person you just bought that animal from? Because you can't. You didn't meet him in their house. See, me and Tiff, we bring them to the house. We let them come in, check the animals, bring them to the little snake corner, check the animals. We'll bring the animals aside. We'll tell them, look, this is where we live. If there's a problem with the animal, bring it back. So far, nobody's brought the snakes back. So far, everybody's been happy with every single animal they purchase off of us. And I'm not a breeder. I can't say I'm a breeder. I'm a hobbyist. I love these animals. It's just for me. Like right now, it's 6 snakes in this rack. It holds 7. I just built a little 4-slot 6 cork. I think I'm gonna get into leopard geckos. Maybe, I'm not sure. Beardy, he's just a pet. He's not gonna get bred. The guinea pigs. Gizmo's a pet. The other two, I don't know, but Gizmo's cool. I'm sure I'm just gonna breed them and sell them as pets or feeders, because I do have a lot of friends with berms and all that. So it's you gotta care for these animals, and we love these animals. We take care of these animals every day. So now, before I head back to the snake and start showing you snakes and all that, which is only 6, I know it's not gonna be something too exciting, but just bear with me. I have one empty slot right up here. I had a Borneo blood, but he was too aggressive, so I sold him. I don't deal with aggressive snakes. He actually bit me, and that shit hurt. So I got that empty slot, and I'm gonna let one of you guys choose what kind of snake should I get next. Ball python though. I don't really mess with boas, or eventually I get a berm, but not quite yet. So what kind of ball python mutation do you guys want to see next in the rack, other than these that I'm about to show? Something that I can either breed with my lavender albino heifer pied or my GHI Mojave male. It's up to you guys. It's up to you guys, Alright, let's start this off. Let me move the chair. So in this one, she's usually pretty aggressive. Let's see how she feels today. Hold up, guys. I gotta open the tail first. Hold up, fellas. So in this one, we just got I'm not sure if she's actually let me put the flash on. A granite or a yellow belly, but somebody said granite, somebody said yellow belly. I'm not sure what to tell you guys, but she's the one that laid the eggs last season. That's the only clutch that we didn't really hatch, because I don't know what was wrong with her. She ended up rolling all her eggs and stuff. But she eats a lot though, I'll tell you that much. So hopefully this season she'll go again, do better than what she did last. At least we're hoping for that. That's one hope. That's one way to hope. Put you guys down again. That's one way to hope. For the second one, we have big ass girl. She's about 2,500 grams, I believe. Yeah, she's pretty big, and I like her. She's pretty sweet usually. Really do like her. and she is a double het lavender albino pied girl, and she is the mother to the lavender albino, which is right here. I forgot I left that in there with you. Poor thing. Let me see. Come on, baby. Forgot he was in there, honestly. But he did eat, though. I usually just leave the rat pups with him. He ate for sure. I love his head stamp. I don't know if he's gonna stay still for his head stamp, but head stamp is just something unique. I think I'm shaking more than him. It's unique. His lavenders are coming in pretty nice. I don't know if the camera actually picked that up, but really purpley kind of looking. Starting off, here you go, baby. And he's gonna be breeding back to his mother and the het pie girl. And down here we have this girl. She's still a little dick because she still don't want to eat regular mice or rats. She just take African salt first, but she's still, you know, doing pretty good. Not losing no kind of much of weight. She still has a little paradoxing going on in her little tail and throughout her body a little by little. She's great. Just let them be, you know. Let me see who's in here. Here's a pinstripe. She's pretty alright most of the times. She got bred to the banana, pastel banana. She's been acting, you know, like she's a little bit gravid. She's been putting her stomach up, water bowl wrapping a lot. So, you know, hopefully she is gravid. She retains the sperm. She is gravid. All right, for this one is a DHI Mojave male. He's a little sweet guy, you know. I like him. He's pretty cool. And he literally, it's Sunday today, so from last Sunday to this Sunday, he's literally eating about, I'll say 4 large mice. I don't know why he's so fat, but he does eat them. So yeah, everybody, that's basically it for us over here at Mother's Exotics. I know this video is a little long, but just bear with it. It's a little crazy guy. So yeah, that's basically it for everybody. You know, hopefully everybody enjoys the video. So I'm gonna be making a lot smaller video with these animals. Don't forget to give me your suggestion for this little rat. And if anybody has any babies for sale that they want to sell and they might think it'll be a good addition to my collection, just let me know and I'll straight up answer your comments and we'll go from there. Give you my personal number and all that. Thanks everybody for watching. Everybody have a good day.